I think we're going to have fun with this video. I think this video is going to bring a lot of energy to the forefront. There are some symbols that we're going to be working with today, and I'm going to share those now. So this doesn't mean that this video may not be for you. It just may mean that these symbols have more of a potency, more of a vibration and a frequency that you are in need of for more connection or to relate with or to understand more of. All right, so, and right before I hit record, I think like maybe I'll ground my energy just a little bit because there was so much excitement in the field that I was tapping into and the channels that I'm being connected with. And so there was like this huge current of electricity that like literally just vibrated through my whole heart space. And my whole heart just felt like it opened and I almost wanted to shut it down and shut it off and say, that's too much. There's too much going on. And then the other open-ended perception that I was opening myself up to was, but you're just excited. Maybe this is just allowing yourself to feel that excitement. And so maybe this is a message real quick for someone here specifically around anxiousness or anxiety and panic, or those highly charged sensations that we feel that kind of rivet and ripple out, okay, ripple outward throughout our system that make us feel like we need to believe it's one thing, one way, or that there's something wrong with us internally, and that we don't know what to do with that energy. But it is maybe just the energy that's kind of been closed off, compacted within you that wants to now open, expand. And so opening up your perception, opening up the way you see and view and believe it to be by what you're feeling and noticing. Can you stay with it and get a little bit more curious and explore it instead of demonizing it or rejecting it or perceiving it as one thing, as anxiety or anxiousness, right? It's a feeling. So dive a little bit deeper into the emotion that's coming up with it. Maybe it doesn't have to be a negative, lower vibration of fear, of worry, but it could be excitement. It could be enjoyment, joy, elation. Okay. All right. So now into those symbols that I was speaking of. And the word that came up first, the first symbol, the first word is autonomy. Autonomy. And that's a Greek word coming from self and the law coming together, combined. So having authority for oneself, non-influence, self-governing, discernment. All those are symbols, all those are words, all those are vibrations for someone here. The next symbol that came through, or symbols that came through together, were the fire and water elements. And then Pitta in Ayurveda. And then the owl spirit. Ooh, and I heard my fire just crackle when I said the owl spirit. I have a fire candle always burning when I open up this space with you guys. I always have a window open to release any of those excess energies as well. And then getting into it, I heard the word manipulation. And again, that's a symbol for someone here. But this manipulation symbol, or this energy of manipulation, I heard was being able to find your way out of a certain situation. So you're able to manipulate realities. You are the shapeshifter in your reality and able to manipulate yourself into this person that can help yourself out. You can save yourself from something, an experience, or someone right now. The next symbol is sunlight. The next one is reaching for the stars. I I heard reaching for the stars, your birthright, your north node, and then tangerines and citrus. And when I think of tangerines and citrus or the energy of citrus, I think of uplifting, uplifting from depression, repressed energies, repressed emotions, or suppressed emotions, which essentially is suppressed, compressed energies within our body, within our field. Okay. And for some of you right now, I'm being drawn. And like I said, citrus can uplift. So the smell of anything citrus is very helpful, especially when it's used in an essential oil form. It's very helpful for uplifting your senses. It's uplifting your mood, okay? It helps you like feel invigorated, is what I'm hearing. But essentially, what they were drawing me to when I was speaking about these symbols is the outer field of your aura, okay? Which typically extends 4 to 6 inches out from you, or if you almost, if it's fully expanded, it can expand out towards the tip of your fingers, okay? But for some of you, I'm getting that 4 to 6 inches because you're working with the etheric body. You're working with your physical body. You're working with clearing channels and meridians more. And so you're just kind of working in this space rather than all of this space. And so for some of you, this is the present moment you're working with. You're working with present experiences that you've been going through, rather than at gestation and just coming into life form like the womb state in inner child. This is the you that you've been working on, the adult you, the present you. And they are saying right now to have self autonomy for yourself, self advocacy for yourself. And what I mean by them or they is spirit is saying to have self advocacy for your body, for your wellness, for your health. When we give that away, when we give that away to others, when we give that away to, say, for instance, a practitioner, somebody that we believe knows better for ourselves than ourselves, because they've read the books, they've gone to school, they've read all the knowledge, they carry a lot of time that they've been around people. But for someone here, or maybe this is a group of people, you've been to practitioners, you've been to appointments, and you've left feeling like the answer was unanswered, okay? And you're left thinking and confused about which way to go next with your being, where to go with the feeling that you've been feeling, because it isn't going anywhere. You keep on feeling it. You keep on having the sensation that you are being brought back into a deeper awareness of your body, mind, and spirit, and this imbalance that's happening. And you want the answers. You want and need the answers. So you keep on giving yourself up to these practitioners, seeking advice, seeking answers, and only being left, okay, to your own device. That's like the literal term they're saying, left to your own devices, okay? And what spirit is bringing through right now is that you are being brought to this space of self advocacy, self discernment, self autonomy, so that you can come into a deeper awareness of your magic, so that you can come into a deeper perception that it lies within you. It is energetic, it is etheric, and so it's working with the deeper layers and communicating with it. And so what we do through a somatic lens is we really talk with the body. We really talk with the energy. We talk with the spirit, the attachment, the cord, the connection, whatever it is, the multidimensional aspect of what is coming up in the body and how it relates with the mind and what the mind is thinking, what the thoughts that are forming. Are the thoughts and the beliefs forming around a conditioning, around something you were taught, around something you had to believe? But it really didn't sit really that much for you. But you believed it because it was the right thing to believe. Yeah, so that's what I'm feeling for some of you is you are experiencing and going through some bodily human sensations. And maybe this is bringing up dis-ease, or this is bringing up chronic pain and chronic mental states that are surfacing for you and that you're experiencing. And so it's really about you doing that inner work, really silencing the external, having a deeper, more introspective moments with yourself, deep reflection, meditation. Sound healing is going to be important for someone here. Listening to solfeggio and binaural beats to help entrain those disordinate, I think is the word, frequencies and vibrations, so that you can entrain them to vibe at that higher frequency. Okay. And then I want to get into some more of the symbols here. Okay. The next ones were fire and water elements. Okay, for some of you, there's been a lot of water in your life lately. There's been a lot of rain, there's been a lot of flooding, there's been a lot of nonsense happening, is what I'm hearing. And that was because you're flushing out, and I think this was my last video, the flushing out is happening, flushing out of the ego. And whatever comes next is going to create that huge ripple effect. And this is because you're healing something within the self, something very big. But this drop here reminds me of an egg. So you're also planting something. There's also something that is very nourishing, like an actual egg, nourishing to the brain, nourishing to the mind, nourishing to the chemical and alchemical process that's happening. For someone here, I'm hearing that you are getting a greater perspective on life. You are really getting a deeper perspective of why you had to go through what you went through. And some of you have children. And when you see your children and you say to yourself, wow, my child or my children will never have to experience what I did as a child. They get to lead and live a better life. They get to lead and live with more courage, with more love, with more care, with more safety in their systems than I ever did. But because I did the work. Yeah. And the next symbol was the Pitta. Okay, so some of us are Kapha, some of us are Pitta, some of us are Vata in our body, related with Ayurvedic teachings. And these are certain ways that our body connects with the elements. We relate with our body, mind, and spirit. And so if you would like to look that up on your own time, I can tell you a little bit about Pitta. Pitta is a fiery energy. Pitta does have a lot of sympathetic charge in their nervous system. Pitta does get lots of heat. They're hot. Their digestive system can sometimes be lacking. be slacking, the agni in the system of the digestive system can sometimes be stagnant, slow, but then when you eat like fiery items, peppers, spices, that can help the digestion and the fire move through to help create a movement. But you also need to have and be fluid and drink more fluids. So maybe this is a message for someone here that is a pitta or that finds their self right now feeling very stagnant in their digestive tract, to really work on the breath work there, but really expanding in the side body, in your rib cage, allowing the diaphragm to open so that it can put a little bit of pressure on the digestive system so that it can flow more fluidly, so that things can move through more easily. Okay. And as I'm saying this, I'm hearing my own stomach make noises and I'm feeling like there's a lot of bubbling sensation. So maybe there's been a lot of bubbling up to the surface for you, things bubbling up to the surface. Your pitta has been kind of like inflamed a little bit. Inflames. The dragon spirit has risen. For some of you, the phoenix has risen. All right, and then they're bringing me into this owl spirit. Let me tap into the owl spirit for you guys right now. Okay, it's July 1st. We have a new month. The month is 7. The number 7 is lucky. You have a lot of luck surrounding you right now. There are so many protective guides that are rooting for you. I'm seeing like cheerleaders. I'm seeing people just going like, woo, congratulating you. So something's coming for you. It's coming. It's in the works for you. You've been working towards it. You've been working for it. And so this is the month that it's going to happen. This is the month that it's going to come for you. This is the month that you're going to take it and you're going to say, I made it. I deserve this. And actualize your worthiness. You're going to feel it throughout your whole body. You're going to feel it within the root of your nervous system. It's going to settle and set, and you're going to say to yourself, wow, I didn't believe I deserved this. But now I know I do, because I am worthy, because I am deserving, because I am good enough. You've worked through those limiting beliefs of I am not enough, I am not worthy, I am not deserving, because you've done the work, okay? And now you get to thrive and be in that space of thriving instead of surviving. All right, and the next symbol is manipulation. A manipulator, manipulating realities, not the the other way around. You are manipulating realities because you are a shapeshifter. You are shape-shifting the way you believe and see, view the lens of your reality. Your third eye has cleared a lot, okay? You have cleared a lot of your third eye, the Ajna chakra. You have, I'm going to pull this card up here, persevered, dandelion spirit. Okay. You've closed off the darkness around you and now the sun is shining. The sun is shining and you are manipulating your reality to be what it is for you for the highest good. You are now this light that shines when not only the sun is out, but when the moon is shining as well, all of the time. I don't know, that had to come through, you guys. I'm not sure. That's all that wanted to come through for that one. The next is sunlight, and you've really cleared some clouds out of your life. You've really cleared the dust, the dirt, the grime. I keep on hearing these words. you've really had to really wipe. You've done like timeline wipes out of your life. So there may be, some false timelines, some fallen timelines, some dark timelines that have come and gone out of your life now. And I see this hall of mirrors. Why is this hall of mirrors coming? Okay, they want me to go to the next symbol because you're reaching for the stars, your birthright, your north node. You're seeing yourself more clearly, more lighter than ever before. You feel more lighter than ever before, even when you don't. You know that you will again, more quickly this time around. And then they're just bringing me to the tangerines and the citrus again. Again, maybe some of you need more vitamin C, a larger amount of vitamin C to help move through the sunlight throughout your system, to assimilate the sunlight. Vitamin C helps us do that. And for some of you, it's like that freshness, that vibrancy, that invigoration is about to happen. You're about to smell smells in your life that you've never smelled before. And what I mean by that is like you're going to be floored by these beautiful scents in your life. And for someone here, you just picked flowers, or you will be going to a flower farm picking flowers, or you just brought new flowers into your room or your home or maybe your work. Someone here just picked a whole bunch of flowers or will be picking flowers, these beautiful, abundant flowers that are going to smell so gorgeous, so lovely. And they're going to help raise the vibration of your room, which flowers do, especially roses, which hold the highest vibration. So maybe this is an invitation for someone here or for a collective to go out and smell the roses, to go out and pick some beautiful flowers for your environment, and to bring them in to help raise the vibration and to clear old energies out of your space. They do this, they help us. And you can speak with them, you can meditate and just be with flowers. Maybe this is you taking yourself to an ethereal garden in your mind. And this is where you will find the time to really think about your life and the next steps and the next path and the next actions that are needing to be taken, so that you can reach your highest north node, so that you can reach the stars. But remember that you are the star and you belong in that part of this universe. The glow up is real, boo. And you are ready to glow up and shine your light.